Right, I'd like to welcome you to this video, which is actually what you might call a part 2. I purchased the bike about, I don't know, 8 months, something like that. And I thought I'd just do a quick update on how it's coming along. And quite frankly, it's been a very reliable bike. Electronics hasn't messed up at all. It took me a while to get the system worked out on the key and the key fob and everything, but I've got all that up and running. So general maintenance. So far the only thing I've had to do was change the rear brake pads here. They wore through, just took it in the shop, got it fixed. I wasn't up to the idea of doing it myself. I'm just fabulously lazy, so I just got somebody else to do it. Now, if you notice at the front of the bike, my own modification, this is why I tend to get other people to do things, is that I broke the front light stupidly. I was just trying to twist it straight and it's just got a plastic lug on it, so it snaps, so I'm going to have to fix that. On the other hand, I've spent hours on this bike now, most days trying to do a little bit of exercise and whatnot, and here's my thoughts on rideability. It's a town bike. It really is a town bike. It's not for going out the town. It doesn't sit on the road that great, obviously with the small wheels doesn't help. Thin wheels too. So it tends to, you know, when you're hitting bumps and whatnot, it's not a very comfortable bike in that respect. This isn't the standard saddle. I paid £8–9 off of a well-known auction site online, and that one's not too bad. I am considering getting another seat stem, sort of 40, 50, 60 pound, and you can get some very sophisticated suspension systems on them. I'm still annoyed that there isn't much in the way of storage space. You really do need to spend up and maybe look to, you know, really searching around to get bags or saddlebags or what have you that can fit their panniers or anything. So it's not really a massive storage room. The original battery is still going well. I've actually purchased another one with a slightly higher capacity, which is doing great. That's what's currently in the bike. So periodically I'm discharging and recharging the sort of original. But it's nice to have a spare battery, especially with the warmer weather coming along. Because sometimes I'll get back from a shopping trip or something, a couple of hours later I think, oh, I'd like to go out, and I'm still waiting for the thing to charge. It's fairly quick charging, but all the same, having the spare battery gives me a lot more flexibility. As you can see, I added a few strips. Reflective strips. I really don't like the way some of the cars get very close to you as you're driving, so I just went for visibility. I would strongly urge anybody who's riding bikes to get a mirror fitted if you haven't, but that's a preference down to you. But I mean, these things are only £8–9, well-known auction site again, and I feel they're lifesavers. Overall, I haven't had to change anything about the ride. I enjoy being on the bike. As I say, on a flat road, with a smooth ride, I can hit about 18 miles an hour, which is mad. But I wouldn't want to go much faster, honestly, on a bike like this. It really doesn't feel that safe and comfortable, and it's certainly no performance bike, if you sort of know what I mean with racing bikes and such like. It's alright, so I don't want to make the video too long. We'll let you have a last look around the bike, and then I'm going to shut it down. All I can say is the 8–9 months that I've owned the bike, it's been extremely reliable, extremely useful. and very low maintenance so far. So fingers crossed. I might do another video in another few months to show you the progress so far on it, but wear and tear wise, well, as you can see from the other one, it's a bit dirty. I didn't want to clean it for two reasons. One, bone idle, and two, I wanted you to see the general run and look of the bike in itself. And for anybody, as a last statement, for anybody who's wondering, yes, I've been out in full-on rain, where it's absolutely hammered down on me. In fact, a couple of weeks back I was caught out in not just rain, extreme high winds, and hail. We had a downpour of hail, and it really hurt me. In fact, I cowardly turned round and went back home, so I went hungry that day. So anyway, there you go. So no, I got back, gave it a dry off, and no problems again. So all right, so signing off. Thank you very much.